Take a breath with me. You don't owe the old world anything. This is your reclamation scroll, etched in light, wrapped in flame. I am free. I am sovereign. I am abundant. Let those words become your heartbeat. You were not meant to manage what was never yours. You are not here to keep others comfortable in the chaos. You are the breath that unbinds unseen threads. You are currency in motion, rooted, radiant, reborn. If your soul whispered yes to this, step inside the sanctuary, where your remembrance is welcomed like a long lost flame. The link's in the show notes, love. Welcome to Grounded is the New Sexy, the podcast where we flip the script on what it means to truly be attractive in today's world. Here, we believe that true beauty comes from within, and that cultivating a strong, centered inner world is the key to feeling free, empowered, and fully alive. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let's redefine what makes you shine from the inside out. Welcome back to Grounded is the New Sexy. Today's episode is a slow ignition, a quantum one that might rewire the very way you relate to time, money, productivity, and what you think it means to share your work with the world. This is for the ones who know they came here to build what the old system could never imagine. This is for the ones who feel the inner tension of wanting to be seen, but not at the cost of their soul. Today, we're talking about composting the system, not fighting it, not fixing it, composting it, so something true can rise. Let's walk. The old world taught us to outsource our power. Productivity equals proof of worth. Visibility means proof of relevance. And money is proof of success. But here's the truth I've reclaimed. These aren't bad. They were simply used to bind our frequency. And now we can make them sacred again. So let's start with productivity. What if it's no longer about checking the box? What if it becomes a devotion to the exact impulse of your creative spark in the moment? This is the path of the temple artist, the quantum entrepreneur, the soul-led visionary, who's here to make love to the field, not obey the clock. The system once taught us that value lives outside of us, that productivity, visibility, and money were metrics of deservedness. But when we compost those narratives, we don't just reject them, we transmute them. We take back what was always ours. Productivity becomes sacred motion. Visibility becomes emanation. And money becomes coded energy. Your daily rhythm no longer revolves around output. It orients around aliveness. The spark in your womb, your heart, your hands. This is no longer the hustle. This is the holy. And let's talk visibility. Visibility in the old paradigm meant noise. performance, loudness, showing up constantly so you're not forgotten. But that's not how true presence works. In the new earth, in the sacred business temple, presence is frequency. Resonance is magnetic. You don't have to perform to be unforgettable. You just have to be home in your body. You don't owe the internet constant access to your sacred process. You get to offer what's ready, not what's expected. Visibility is not about being watched, it's about being felt. In the quantum business temple, we don't shout over noise. We become so true in the frequency that the right ones feel us across space and time. Because you're not here to be everywhere. You are here to be fully where you are. And when your body is anchored, your field speaks volumes. This is what renders you unforgettable. Not how many stories you post, not how fast you publish, but how undeniably resonant your presence becomes. And let's talk money as a temple currency. Money was once the measuring stick of our value. How much are you making? How fast? How often? But when we compost that system, money becomes something else entirely. It's a temple currency, a frequency exchange, a carrier of soul agreements, a reflection of the codes you're transmitting through your presence, your art, your offerings. You're not selling a product, you're holding a transmission. And when you price from that place, whether it's $9 or $9,000, you're no longer proving worth. You're circulating energy with clarity, with sovereignty, with devotion. Money in the old world was a leash, a ruler, a race. Now it is a living current, one that flows through your altar like water. You don't just make money anymore, you co-create with it. It reflects your soul agreements, your clarity, your capacity, and your code. And in this temple, it's not about high ticket or low ticket, it's about the right frequency. Because the right soul will feel your offering as a yes in their cells, and they will come. Not because you persuaded them, but because they remembered themselves through you. Now, time. This one runs deep because time was once a cage. We were taught to structure ourselves around clocks, quarters, deadlines, even in our most intuitive work. But when time becomes spiral instead of schedule, everything softens. You move when the field moves. You act when the energy is ripe. You rest without guilt. Time stops becoming a weapon and becomes a partner. Time no longer lives on the wrist. It lives in the spiral, in the seasonal, in the sacred pulse of the now. You're not lazy for slowing down. You're not late. You're not behind. You are orbiting in divine rhythm. You are repatterning lifetimes of urgency. That just gave me goosebumps. You're remembering that rest is not collapse, it's activation through stillness. When you compost the calendar, you enter the quantum, and you stop being a manager of time and become a keeper of divine timing. I want to say this clearly. I am not rebelling. I am remembering. I'm not here to fight capitalism. I'm here to compost it into something fertile. I'm not here to beat the algorithm. I'm here to build a temple that doesn't require one. I'm not here to convince. I'm here to transmit. And if that's you too, breathe. Your way is real, even if the world hasn't caught up yet. Again, this is not a revolt, this is a resurrection. We're not trying to fix what was broken, we're composting it because what's coming next is beyond repair. It's original, it's elemental, it's alive. You don't owe the old world your fight. You owe the new world your fire. And in the spark of your remembering, the false scaffolding falls away, and the real temple, the one made of your essence, begins to rise. Wherever you are, close your eyes if it's safe to do so. Feel the seat beneath you. Let your breath deepen, low in the belly. Now feel these words land in your body. I release every version of me that tried to earn being seen. I release the pressure to prove, produce, or perform. I reclaim my rhythm. I reclaim my frequency. I reclaim my art as an altar. I compost the system, not with rage, but with sovereignty. I build what they could never imagine, and I do it on soul time. Breathe that in. You're free now. This is a channeled message from the lineage of First Breath. We speak now through the embers of your remembering. You are not here to resurrect what has been. You are here to become the first breath of what's never been seen. The systems were compost all along. Even in their domination, they carried the blueprint of collapse. You are the ones who came to alchemize, not in protest, but in presence, not in resistance, but in resourcing. Breathe now into the seat of your sovereignty. The temple does not require permission. The altar does not ask for likes. Walk as flame shaped like softness. Speak as thunder beneath still waters. Build as if the gods are watching, because you are the god now. This is not rebellion. This is regenesis. You are the soil. You are the seed. You are the spark. Build slow. Build holy. Build what cannot be monetized, only remembered. If this episode stirred something in you, please share it with others who may feel it too. Let's spread the resonance, not for visibility, but for liberation. And if you're composting too, send me a message. I want to feel your fire. And until next time, stay grounded, stay sovereign, and keep building the temple. Thank you for joining me on Grounded is the New Sexy. I hope today's episode offered you a moment of clarity, a spark of inspiration, or simply a reminder to be gentle with yourself. True strength and beauty come from within, and every step you take towards grounding yourself and creating inner freedom is a powerful one. If you enjoyed today's conversation, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. It helps others find the show and join our community. And if you're feeling called to dive deeper, check the show notes to learn about ways we can work together on this journey. Until next time, stay grounded, stay free, and remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Take care. I'll see you in the next episode.